Welcome, folks, back to Final Fantasy XI. How is everybody this fine, wonderful day? I'm doing well. So we should continue where we left off with the ending of Chains. Oh, I didn't get to see what weapon he had. He had a cool weapon on him. What do you have? Let me guess. Violetta. It's an earlier step than what we have, I think. Well, where we left off was, here we are, missions, Promethea missions. We were currently apparently on... We were post-Promethea. Must not show post missions. Oh. That's unusual, but that's fine. Well, regardless where we were waiting at the second in-game day that we were going to need to wait for. Here we go. Rachnios, let us discuss what needs to be done. I've returned from an audience with the Worm King. If the Keeper of the Apocalypse is indeed attempting to cross over into this world, there is but one option left to us. We force the Keeper to appear on our terms. Then, we crush him. This was Prish's original plan. Olmia will sing the Lay of the Immortals in the presence of the fifth Mother Crystal. The time has finally come to use the completed song, the verses you discovered on your journey. I have faith that Olmia can perform the piece with little trouble. Make your way to the Sea Lion's Den in Tavnazia. Alto beckons once again. Back we go. It seems there's never a proper escaping. Sea Lion's Den, that's the bottom floor, isn't it? I believe number 2. Yeah, Sea Lions is this way. That ship of yours made its way here of its own accord. Must be that autopilot thing that Prish was talking about. That's a different cutscene. Apparently our ship made it back after we got transported to Alto. Whoopsie. Rachnios. I've awaited your arrival. It's my fault this terrible thing is occurring. I have no excuses. I've always feared that my act of relinquishing this dark amnesia would one day bring the world back to the brink of destruction. But to be honest, I'm overjoyed that this darkness has given us another chance to meet. Truly I am. Krish? You stop this nonsense at once! Why must you insist on playing the clown at a time like this? You're truly incorrigible. Oh, come on, Olmia. It's been so long since I've seen Rachnios. A normal reunion would be kind of boring, so I just wanted to spice things up a little. You were just trying to cover up your own awkwardness. It's not true! Oh, hey! There's the Cid! Oh, good God, Prish. Rachnios. Colonel Muldarian will be joining us later. Let's begin our journey to the 5th Mother Crystal. Our mission will be a success. I know that in my heart. Oh, Prish will never cease to be an amazing character. There's that crystal. Travel to another home point. Promethea area. The Grand Palace. Prish?
Olmia, Rachnios. You seem surprised. Well, our last parting of ways did seem somewhat final.
But you couldn't expect us to stay home shivering within our fur when word of this reached us.
As the Moblins say, don't leave a hole half dug.
Are we digging holes for the graves? Not very optimistic, are we?
I never thought I would don this armor again. Cardinal Muldarian is not one to be ignored.
So that's not normal Lawverance, that's... He gave us his name and I've already forgotten it. Ah, the whole gang's here. All because of my selfish mistake. My apologies. And my thanks.
The time has come. On to the Mother Crystal.
And now we circumvent the entire malarkey of that zone by coming back, by zoning backwards, waiting for the home point to reappear. Travel to another home point. Promethea, the garden, home point 1. For us, it is time to descend once again. I think there may have been a cutscene I may have accidentally skipped. Just some more. Iro, powers of darkness, free me. Yes, that is a completely different cutscene for Rhapsodies. So we descend once again with all of our comrades. Always wanted to come back to this place. You know, for a picnic or something. Still making unrealistic wishes, Prish. Miss Mildarian, Aldo?
I'm sure you all know Zed. We have a debt to the ancients that needs to be repaid.
I will also fight alongside you. I must see this matter put to rest.
Bound together by the crystals.
We will soon
Become one. And lo, there's something else. A fifth person?
Lion!
The stone she would not relinquish.
It has been shattered by your sword.
Our divine transformation is at hand.
This ends now!
Leave Nagmalada to me.
Celtius.
It is time to begin the final battle. Apocalypse nigh. Our fight against Kemluant and Eldenark. You shall be the first. The first to taste the vengeance of the dead. Let us throw down what trusts we have that are going to be good. Let's throw it on a Prish. Where's Omia? Omia's there. A Koromaru. Joshim. And a healer, even though I doubt we're gonna need her. Cupipi. And the brothers. So the battle begins. Say oh. Then meditate. Oh, don't you go teleporting on us, Eldenark. Oh, you had even less health than your brother. I didn't even get the weapon skill off of you. They've been defeated again. All four of them. Mildarian's box of light. Seal them? Destroy them. think we're done here. Yes, the battle is over. There's only...
She appears unharmed. There's some trace of the emptiness, but it will cause nothing more than a few bad dreams. Oh, thank Altana. It was the lion who leaped into the crystal to save us all. Her struggle with Eldenach continued within the stone. Let's get her home to Norg.
Your red hair. Now I know you. The nightmare I had. You were the one who carried it on for me. Rachnios, make sure you fulfill your promise when she gets better, okay? The world only grows larger the longer we live. New lives are born, and new lands are discovered. There's always new adventures to be had. But you don't gotta rush in, you know? This big world of ours will always be waiting. Waiting for you.
Well, having made it that far, there are but a few options left to us. And of course, there's another unexpected yet annoying wait another day to finish this quest possibility. Well, not a possibility, another one of these annoying points where they stick them in. Fortunately, we've got a little bit of time before we have to worry about that. And that's entirely because it all revolves around Lion. And specifically, Gilgamesh, her father. With the unspecified amount of time that took place between her death and considering how rapidly everything just kind of escalated from Xylard onward, it could have been a few days, maybe a couple of weeks. Oh, that's not what I was looking to do. Verena just sensed Lion was alive somewhere. I really wanted to believe her, but deep down I was convinced we'd never see Lion again. You're one of a kind. Adventurers are more than simple sellswords looking to fight the next new monster in the next new land to bring home to the newest treasure. You fulfill the dreams that others have given up on. That makes you a true adventurer. Fighting with the ancients, battling the emptiness. For someone who stands at the peak of their adventuring career, I may be bringing up old news. But we will never forget. And there are others too who had given up on their dreams. They will remember you. But you should go to Norg. Go and see Lion. There's someone waiting for you. Am I right? And now we have to wait for the next in-game day. Which we fortunately don't have a ton of time to wait before that happens. And of course, you only get that cutscene if you're rank 5 or higher, which I don't know why you wouldn't be. I mean, technically, I don't think you have to complete the main story in order to do chains. Or Xylart. Well, Xylart I think you have to. I don't think you have to for chains. So we've got a little bit of time to kill. Just a little bit. I do have some minor inventory management to deal with. Let's see, what do we have? A soil and 11 tight. Should be down near the bottom. Surprisingly, no. Okay, where's that soil geode? I know I have them. There they are. So we'll just throw those in there. And I believe I have Faithful Torsos 2s. Faithful Torso 2s in here. No, not in that one. They must be in the sack. Faithful Torso 2s? I see Faithful Torso 3s. Huh. Do I not? Item search. Faithful's Torso 2. No. Huh. I've got all these other bits from Seekers, but no Faithful's torsos? That's wild. That's absolutely wild. Oh well, I can part with one Walla Walla water. It's not like those are particularly useful, I think. Yeah, not really that useful. All things considered, at least. I should see if there's an objective list for these while we're in here. There they are, Promethea missions. No? Apparently they are not listed anywhere. How unusual. Well, we may as well head to Norg. Not like we have anything else. It's not like we've got anything else going on. Technically, I believe that's a Xylart area. Good old Norg. It never ceases to be an interesting location. It truly, truly never does cease to be interesting. And of course, Gilgamesh is currently busy. Likely busy tending to Lion, who he swore and thought was going to be dead. I would not be surprised if he even held a burial at sea in lieu of a body. They have traditions for that. I think that's the ferry coming in. I mean, being pirates and everything, I would not be surprised at all if they had, you know, traditions for that. For those lost at sea, but after all, that seems perfectly legitimate. I've never seen how the auction house works over here. Slightly oddly seems to be the answer. Well, not like I have it. Well, this Yigarite I can probably get rid of. I swear I can hear a ship docking. What's up with all these nomad Moogles? Just stored in Moogles? Don't know why there need to be 3 of them. That seems a bit odd. That just seems a bit odd. Might as well, since we're here, look at Zurum's rewards. I know he doesn't have anything that could prove useful to me. Gear-wise. Because really what we need are earrings. Yeah, because that's useless to us.
I mean, yeah, it gives us plus 10 accuracy and plus 10 attack. And that goes in the offhand, doesn't it? That might actually be better than the Hagnia Stone. The accuracy and attack are technically better. And that's what, 1,000 points? It has 1,000 points of ammo. That's definitely not anything we need. Okay, the third earring, that'd actually be decent. If we could equip it, which we cannot. The Order earring, actually, that could be decent. Yeah, that's definitely useless. Waltz proficiency, that's a dancer thing. Dancer Bard. Although I believe, looks like only Dancer can equip those. Yeah, that's not a good earring either. Yeah, that's not a good belt either. So there's a 1,000 point thing I could get. Just one, though. I just find it very unusual that they kind of stick Rune Fencer in a secondary level of gear. I mean, you have your main tanks, and then you have Rune Fencer, and then you have everything else. And that just isn't right. Like, that just seems very, very wrong. Abjurations. There's all our abjurations. Which I didn't have to buy when I made the pants. Well, cleansed the pants. An iris. Some very cool looking weapons, I will admit. These weapons are very cool. Of course, we already had a Bite-and-Hander, so that's not like that was a problem or cool thing we could grab. Goodness gracious, we got like 3.75 hours in game to do to just pass by. What should we do in the meantime while we wait? Sleepy Maple. I say we kill Sleepy Maple. From Sandoria. Then we just take a teleport into there, pull up our trusts, and then we murder poor Sleepy Maple. Should be Connacht Highlands. Not you. You. Signature wanted encounter area. 99 and below, I think? Yeah, Connacht. And away we go. Throw down Q-Pippy. And one more. Then we grab Shantoto. Then we cast our own magics of Crusade. Foil. Blink. And Regen 4. And Blaze Spikes, I think. There we go. That wasn't what I was expecting. And that wasn't quite what I was expecting, but that's fine. F5, H8, G9. 9s are to the south. Though H5 is to the north, so we should be able to see it pretty easily. So, if it exists, it should be over here-ish. Ah, someone has been doing some grinding. There they are. They're doing some murdering of things. Well, I'm not seeing the typical sign of one of those portals. Not portals. So it must not be over here. Yeah, clearly it's not over here. Just several small treasure chests, that's all. Ah, well, that's fine. The other ones were what, G9? Let's see, G9. That's way down there. It's basically straight south. Yeah, G9 and H8. I will definitely stumble across H8 first. This is of course the one downside to using the Unity Warp. Doesn't always take us exactly where we need to go. But at least the game, at this time, in this manner, will tell us where we need to go. If it sounds like I might be a little salty about things, yes, I'm continuing to try and level up the coalitions in Seekers, and it is not going well.
Let me put it bluntly, it's not going well. Let us go. Maple! No! Down to meditate. On the Haseo. Into a sword play. Start with a ground strike. Into another ground strike. Come on, Maple. Maple, you're not nearly as strong as you think you used to be. Into doctor's orders. Hey, I forgot Shantotto really does like comboing like that. And just in time. 4,000 limit points are not terrible. Not at all. I'd actually say that's pretty respectable. Especially for as quick a kill as you can get off of them. That means now we have also Maples. We've got Maples, Coffer, and Beldurnos. Well, by the time we reach the floating tome in the far north, Tremor Rams, it will be an appropriate time to go back to Norg and see what Lion has to say for having technically saved her from death. It's weird. She technically didn't die. Apparently. And people think Final Fantasy XIV goes out of its way to make things happy endings. 11 goes really far. Survival guide. Teleportation assistance. We need to go to... There it is. Norg. Take me there with my monies. And so here we go. Arr, be good to see ya. So you and your landlubber, you're friends with the landlubbers that saved her, huh? Don't you worry none. She be slipping it off like a sailor that's too fond of the Oppo brew. That whole ordeal's left me girl a bit under the weather. She'll pull through. Hasn't stopped her talking my ears off, of course. Can't get a word in edgewise. I'm just be glad that me girl ain't forgotten about me. Even after walking the plank into the great beyond, she remembers her old man. She may not be my daughter by blood, but she's still the apple of me eye. I do believe her ward be due ya. You can have me pick of one of me treasures. I'll be giving whatever's left to ye mates that helped ya. The earring choice. And they're all decent earrings, even up to endgame. The two we have a choice of that are going to be interesting are I believe it's the static and the hollow. The hollow one is only kind of useful because of the accuracy bonus. And technically the dexterity. Because the other option was not the static. It must be the magnetic. No? Must be the ethereal then. That's the one. This one could probably potentially be useful because of the attack and evasion bonuses. And the 3% of damage taken to MP could be good for like paladins, but given the current use and distribution of stats, accuracy is more important than anything else. Yeah, that be a treasure unlike anything you'll ever see again. Don't go losing it over the side of no stinking ferry. I almost be forgotten. Me girl wants you to pummel some beastie that's been haunting her dreams. Stuff of nightmares, she says. Don't be making much sense to me, but I'm guessing you know the truth of it. If you ever need an old pirate's help, just let me know. And with that, that ends the prologue, the epilogue of Chains of Promethea / Rise of Xylart. So it is time. It should show up in the quest log now, as in completed. The last verse. Yep. Means it is time for more Treasures of Urhgan. Believe it or not. If only I could remember exactly where we were on that quest. Let's see, I do need to make room in the wardrobe for the new earring. So something in this mess, this absolute mess of a... Yeah, somewhere in this absolute mess, I gotta take care of something. Pretty sure we don't need either of those rings. Or some of those rings. Because technically, the hollow earring will be better. So it be time for more treasures. Where were we on that? Mission 12 of 48. That's not too bad. Remove the old bookmark. I think we were just put under the jurisdiction of the Imperial Puppet Master. I think that's where we were in that story. We'd just been commissioned out from under our masters. Well, not our master, but our boss. Right from under her nose. It's good to be back in Urhgan. These side stories that took place that are replacing the ever so world-ending story. Well, only in as far as Rhapsodies happens. Right, we were inspecting, investigating a ghost ship. Right. And now we gotta find our way to Nashmau. Like, I'm not sure how we get to Nashmau. From the Cadevia Mire. Or via ferry. That'll probably be the safest way to do that if we don't have Nashmau. I believe we've got Nashmau unlocked. Yeah, Nashmau. There you are. I thought we might have had it unlocked. What unusual music they have. And we're looking for one of these Quiven. He's located at H7. Gentlemen. We treat them exactly as we do in 11. In 14, we ignore the people who are idling. I'm up over at G6. We shouldn't be at G6. Nomad. Nenaroon, Nanaroon. Wide scan for you. Where are you? Napiparoon, Paparoon. Ciceroon, Loloroon, Jataroon, Jodlaroon. Suturoon. There you are. Pure-Rune. Pure-Rune. Are you looking for ghosts? Pure-Rune loves ghosts. Maybe you are ghost. No, you are no ghost. Pure-Rune is sad. Pure-Rune. Maybe you are a ghost hunter too? You are a friend to Pure-Rune. Pure-Rune teach you secret. You go west of here. Many rocks and rooks and stones, yes. You find plenty of ghosts. But there's a special ghost like vial of spectral scent. Did you know? You take this. Nothing in pockets? No problem. You find vial of Glodi's acid for vial of spectral scent? Big red, many wavy arm creature has vial of Glodi's acid. You go to Wadram or Blaffo. If Pure-Rune has vial of Glodi's acid, Pure-Rune makes you vial of spectral scent. This is why I've had this vial of Glodi's acid on me forever. I'm pretty sure I got it when I was grinding up in Blaffo. So that saved me an entire minor headache. It wasn't even planned. Pure-Rune? You brought vial of Glodi's acid? No, so Pure-Rune can tell. Pure-Rune makes you vial of spectral scent. You see spooky ghost. Pure-Rune is master perfume maker. Make smelly smell into sweet smell. You take. Old smell is hard smell to make, but ghost will smell, maybe cry. You go west, many rocks, many stones, you find ghost. Yes, sir. As requested, we head west into the mire. And over here at E10. Even pointed us in the correct direction. What a good friend Pyopiroon is. He truly is a good friend. Ah, an immortal blocks our way. Disappointing, but understandable. I shouldn't say an immortal. Technically they're blue mage, but... More quirims. We're looking for a very specific grave. Not the sea prince. We're looking for... Jazzerats. And some vexing sniffles over there. Not what we're looking for. I do wonder. Maybe it's over here? No. That is not what I was looking for. And of course it's one of those silly ones that turns you around. I absolutely love these that turn you around. That was technically on me, but that's beside the point, I suppose. There we go. It's one of these graves. The question is, which one? There it is. Gazarat. The name Sir Jezerat is engraved upon the headstone. A sudden, piercing wind blows over you. You hear a voice. That smell, so familiar. My nation. No, not anymore. My nation. Now, Urhgan. You. Oh, you actually have a decent chunk of health. I mean, you're not gonna do any damage to me, but that's beside the point. Could we maybe be delving a little bit into the history of these Fomors? Jezerat. He did try. Vile nation. Urhgan. I cannot bear this anger. Urhgan. Cannot forget. Forgive. Black Coffin. Ship of Arafmed. Sunk by that wretched nation. The coffin drifts. I do not wear black coffin. Will no one send my words? The warriors of the Black Coffin must hear. Hated foe, vile emperor, cannot bear anger. Accursed emperor. Will no one hear my plea? This place, I cannot leave. Someone, anyone. Our revenge on the Emperor begins with the rebirth of the Black Coffin. Will no one take the Raphramidian gold coin to the feet of the prince? Someone to the prince's side. End the reign of the empire. Luzov, where are you? Very dramatic ghost. Very, very dramatic. To Urhgan we go. Back to Nadja we go. She is a very demanding master. A very demanding mistress. Wishing to be updated every step of the way.
Ragnios, so you've brought me some information about that ghost ship? And you came to me first instead of reporting to that corp puppet master. You finally learned what it means to be a mercenary. Great work. What'd you learn? Tell me everything. Then I can let Miss F-Mao know and earn some gold stars for Salahim's Sentinels. What's this? Met with a ghost knight on Azov Isle? So, from what I told you, the ghost ship everyone's been talking about is really the Black Coffin from the Lost Kingdom of Erefmad? I was trying to think about it when we were discussing the request to find the ghost ship. But ghost ships are usually full of ghosts. And I really hate ghosts. I don't even want to imagine what an army of spooks converging on the Black Coffin and planning revenge on the Empire. In any case, that's enough of your stories, Ragnios. Who did you think would believe that bedtime tale anyway? There's no way I'm making a report to the palace based on some spook's ravings.
Well, what do you explain about this coin?
What's that you got? A gold coin you picked up at the ghost's headstone? This is a high grade of gold to use for currency. I've never seen anything like it in this day and age. Huh? The crest of a crowned dolphin? Wasn't that the symbol of the king of Erefmad? I can't believe you found a prohibited coin from a nation obliterated 200 years ago. That's right. You're not real familiar with the history of our country, are ya? Ordinarily, I'd tell you to look into it yourself, but since we have this important mission to consider, I'll let you off the hook. Here's the story. A long time ago, about 200 years, I guess, there was this tiny nation that commanded a formidable fleet and had amassed a fortune through trade. It was known as the Kingdom of Erefmad. Though small, this nation was powerful enough to compete with the already massive empire of Urhgan. But now, you'd be hard-pressed to prove the place even existed. It was wiped off the map by the Empire. The city of Al-Zabi was not always a capital of Urhgan. Big nations swallow little nations and expand their borders. Well, that's the end of your history lesson for today. Listen up, Ragnios. The first concern of my employees is the glory of the Empire. How are you gonna explain yourself to the immortals if they find you carrying around coins of a defeated enemy nation? You're not gonna find a store that'll take that coin anyway.
Finding something to melt it down presents its own mess of problems. Take this coin and throw it into the cyan deep before you get into trouble. And I seem to recall asking you to find out about a ghost ship. Where the hell have you been looking? Don't tell me you've never seen a ship before. Do you even know where to find one? On the sea. Well. Even though you know where to find a ship, you are still fooling around on land? You better start taking this job seriously. Talking with you is like ramming my head against a brick wall. Don't make mercenaries like they used to. Speaking of which, there's another mercenary I sent after that ghost ship. He said something about feeling an ominous presence to the rest of Dvuka Island. Why don't you go checking out Dvuka Island for yourself and take that coin with you? You can throw it into the damned water out there while you're getting your damn job done. And if you come back with any more half-baked ghost stories, I'll take this Morning Star and show you how affectionate I can be. Goodness. She did not take that lightly at all. She did not appreciate that at all. Like, at all. Oh, that's funny. Truly, truly is. Now, there are apparently a couple of ways to get to where we need to go. The fastest way, which is the way we're going to try and go, assumes I have the reef's survival guide unlocked. Which I think I do. It would be... Yeah, there's the island. The reef. Oh, bugger. Wrong location. Wrong one. Wrong survival guide location. My bad. Bugger. Do I not? I do not apparently have that survival guide in the mire unlocked. I guess I never had a reason to go to that particular side. Bugger. Let's have a look at these maps. That's clearly not going to be a useful map. That's also not a useful map. Well, I guess we're going to have to go to Nashmau. I'm assuming all we have to do from here is head out this exit. I'm not seeing a survival guide out here at all. That is very concerning. There you are. So that's going to require me to go. Oh, that's going to make me go. That's going to make me go to Reef 1. Actually, I have no idea how we're going to get there. Reef 1. Just give me the composite map, why don't you? Okay, Reef 1. Take me in there. Let's see, because we're going to need to exit to Meyer 5? Yeah, because then we're going to need to exit to from there to Meyer 5. Because one will take me in there. I'm still not sure. I'm still very concerned. Still not enthused about this map. Anyway. This is gonna probably take us a bit to figure out. Because if we go to 1, that should take us where we need to go. Because if we go to 6, I don't know where those are going to take me. These maps do not mesh up particularly greatly. Oh, hello, Leech. Sleepy boys over there. Let them be sleepy boys. Yeah, because that one's a way down. It means we have to go this way. Spagonilla flies. Like every other dragonfly, they are large and... no. Large. Heraldic imps. Wonder what they're heralds of. Who knows? Since when can I not go down this way?
Wait, what? Oh, I definitely took a wrong turn somewhere. Oh, I took a wrong turn a ways back. Another hidden direction. I missed. It's over here by these heraldic imps. I needed to go this way, which is down into the ground where the leeches live. Where the Kadarava leeches. Kadarava. No, I cannot, in fact, roll my R's. Best I can give you is a deep approximation via growling. It's not quite the same. In fact, it's most definitely not even close to the... That's as a drugger. Those are druggers. And Lamias. Oh, fun, 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 fun. Please be good map. Good section of map. This is exact. It's exactly where I really did not want to go. Okay, so there's an entrance from Meyer 2. That's there. Is there another entrance? No. Oh, bugger all. Bugger all. Let's load up some trust to make sure we at least, if we have to engage things, they die. This is going to be a very painful visit, I imagine. Oh yes, and the healer, QPP. Alright, let's go. Okay, from this map we need to go find a way to either get here or here to the next map. Bugger all. Well, either way we gotta go down the ship. They are, in fact, still aggressive. Everything is slightly aggressive. These meadows, or mermen. Merfolk.
Okay, so that looks like that would connect underneath, but of course it does not. Oh nope, that should be the last thing you apply, right. That should help us not aggro everything. Now, please, please don't tell me I have to try and farm a Lamia's key, which I bloody do. I was hoping to not have to do that. Lamian. Okay, and these things drop off of something. Used in the following quests. Will that even get me to where I need to go is the question. I'm going to be required to go in there. Then there's another one. Give me a connection over to here. Gives me a connection over to there, which is not where we need to go. That's a down drop. I actually don't even know if these connect. They do. I need to farm 2 keys. Oh. Of course we do. So much for that stealth mission. Kindred crest, didn't need that. Oh, thank God, someone else was through here. Thank you for the stun. Bone chips and shadow geodes. Not what we're looking for. Might as well grab all of the enemies. That's the direction we need to go. Make sure we didn't get one by accident. We did not. Annoyingly, I find myself trapped. That leads me... Okay. I will take that. And we will leave. Fine. If you're so quick to die. This should provide us hopefully enough to get out of here. Because we go left, we go to the right, and then we take an immediate left. Continue this route. Assuming we don't get interrupted by anything, we should be fine. Eight minutes, that should be plenty of time. Come across here, continue along the shoreline, sticking as far south as we can. There's a flare. Oh, don't tell me you see me. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a mind flayer, you. That was my last bugger. Red Mage cannot cast those spells. Bugger you. Bugger you and bugger you all. We're just gonna run. It's not like these things can actually hurt us. At least, probably not. Stunned. Don't care. Do not care. Still do not care. Still not caring. They've yet to inflict a single point of damage on me. Still not caring. And... okay. Where are we? Up there. We do want to take this route to the south. Oh, they took a little bit of health off. How terrible. How terrible. And then we stick to the right-hand side. And then we we stick left. Ew, I'm not even sure what these things are. They look like some type of ninja undead. Particularly nasty is what they look like. And then we take a left. Oh, hello, big boys. We need to take a left here. Yes. And then we need to take a right. And trying to figure out which south route to take. The other south route. Hello. This one? Yes, this one. I realize I've angered the lot of you. However, none of you are going to actually cause me any headache, I don't think. Because we should get a turn to the right. Yes. Not that. Good God. Why would I want to target that? Oh. Now the game needs to catch up on what in the world is going on. That disengage was given like 15 seconds ago. Stop fighting me. Good God. This gate should take me... Got turned around at the gate. Should take me... Yes. Technically, I'm only backtracking to get... Technically, this is not the direction we need to go, but that's beside the point. That's beside the point. We need to go this way because I need that survival guide in case we have to come back here. I'm not back at tracking again. We got lucky with another person being here who had a key. I'm not being that lucky again. And I know it. Back to Urhgan mission guide. What? That's not even the right area. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. No, it's not, but that's beside the point. Okay. Zoom back in on the giant composite map. Maybe that connects like that? Definitely connects like that. Not the direction we needed to go. Because why would it be? Don't care. You may leave. And now we continue north again. Wrapping around and continuing our journey. Over these. Over by these unions. That's not the direction to get up. This is the direction to get up onto the ship. Don't care. And then we continue to the north. This is a major ship graveyard. I'm gonna guess this is the former... This has got to be like the actual location of the lost empire, the lost country, because there's no other reason for there to be this many. I mean, this many former boats otherwise. Yep, we needed to come in here. Are there... map is bad, map is bad, map is bad. Like most things in Final Fantasy XI, map is bad. Map is bad. And let me guess, it doesn't actually go under. We just have a cliff. What drops Lamian Fang keys again? Meadows and Draugrs. Of which there's none over on this half of the bloody... Of course there's none on this half of the bloody map. Once again, bad map design and bad map flow forces me to do something entirely stupid that I really don't want to do. True item. Grind 2. I have no clue how far I'm gonna have to backtrack in order to find something to grind off of. For an unmarked door that doesn't exist. It doesn't exist on my map. And the guide, as usual, just assumes you have all the survival guides and teleports unlocked. Because all it does is give you coordinates. Hooray, coordinates. Like a boogie dancer. You matter, nothing else does. Blast it. Of course, we wouldn't get lucky the first time. That would have been convenient. Is there any other way to go around? No, that is quite literally the only connection point. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. I appreciate your PlayStation 1 design terribly. Thank you. Oh, thank you. At least they have possibly a decent drop rate. Either that or we got extremely lucky. I can't tell which. Well, regardless. This had better be the only key we're gonna need over here, because I'm gonna get very upset if I have to try and grind. I can't grind multiple keys, because I believe they're exclusive. Yeah, they're exclusive. Right, trade the item to the door. Key breaks immediately. We take a right over here. Might as well kill you in hopes for another key. Negative. Negative on the key. Thank you. Because we should be able to go this direction. And then we cut north. By these sons of guns, ignoring them to try and save ourselves a minor headache. Going this route. That's another iron gate. That's not what I was expecting to see. Well, speak of the devil, hopefully you guys drop a key. Oh, you. I only grabbed one of you. How did I only grab one of you? No, just a scale. Well, it's really not the direction we need to go. I cannot drop off here. Course cannot. Well, we can go around the long way, if I can get back up on this terrain. There we go. And then we can go the long way. Crab. Of course the crabs have to be aggressive here, too. Of course they do. He's a very angry crab. I'll let the crab be angry. We're just gonna grab all the crab. Then we head this way. And this should connect back through. I think. If the terrain agrees with us, there should be a connection point right over here into this cave. Yes. Oh, thank God. Then we ignore the imps. Oh, we finally reached the point of getting to that survival guide. That was plainly annoying. And here we are. Now we should see that survival guide. Somewhere. There you are. Okay, from the top. From here we run south into the zone. Head south to H8. What an annoyance these things are. There's a NPC over there. That is wholly weird. Emperor Placoos. They squeak. That is slightly adorable. Unfortunately for you all, you are going to all die very, very short order. And there's not a thing one of you can do about it. They survived. How unusual. And apparently when critically wounded, they run to grab others. Bloody things. Look, I'm not even concerned about these things. Look for H8. Well, that's gonna be the next. That is the next cell over. But the next cell down as well. Oh, good lord, he grabbed all his friends. Good God. Good God, penguins. Because this is F8. I don't even know. I really, really don't. Because all it says is head south to find the cutter. It's not helpful in the least. Which south are you talking about? Are you talking about immediate south? Because that does not lead to the ship. At all. What are you smoking? There's nothing that leads that direction from here. Penguins. So many penguins. I guess I'll have to murder them all if I have to. I guess I'll murder them if I have to. Well, now we're at H6. Peculiar footprints, that's not what we're looking for. I have to go around in order to even get to that cutscene. Because it's which ship? It's that ship. Oh, God dang it. Imps, it's not like I care. I really do not. God dang it. Gosh Dang imps. That's the ship. We've already been on it. I am very confused. The Cutter. Is that what this is supposed to be? This ship is supposed to be called the Cutter? I was supposed to get a cutscene. I did not get a cutscene. None of this is helpful. None of this is helpful. Where the... Layer 4 and 5? Oh, for the love of all that is holy. For the love of all that is holy. That is poorly written and poorly directed. That's like everything I found on this, a lot of the things I found on this wiki. When they said south, they meant this south. Past all the Lamias and Draugrs. And then the Shades. That ship seems mostly intact. Weirdly intact, in fact. Ah. But in the background, we see the coffin. I am Fumadim.
I don't get many visitors here on the edge of the reef. What could you be looking for? You don't have to answer me. I know what you seek. That Inframedian gold coin you clutch in your flesh and blood hand. Will be your fare to board the coffin. My cutter will take you to the coffin. Oh, most definitely. Through the mists, I will be your guide. A humble, forgotten fairy woman. Time flows on and around us. Your Inframedian gold coin will be mine, one way or another. Does your courage fail you?
I'm not afraid.
You're honest. Your Inframedian gold coin is mine. Farewell.
Admiral, an Imperial dog has boarded our ship. Kill him. Roknos! This place will be your death. We must retreat. They finally show their forms. I'd concealed my presence, but I sensed a chill in the air. Then I noticed you on deck with some rather unfriendly company. I must admit to my surprise. But it's good to see another sentinel who shares my instincts. That being that gave the orders. His supernatural aura was palpable. We can assume he's the captain of the ship. If we can but uncover the true identity of that apparition, the secrets of the ghost ship will be ours. Fortunately, I have another Ephemeridian gold coin for me, and one for you. When you're prepared, let's return to the Ashlu Talif, Blade's bed. Let us go. Oh, that's new. That was a highly unusual set of circumstances. Connecting to server. And let us bring along 10 total. Come on. Initiate the attack, please. Nashmo. Aknios. Pure, pure, puroon. It's the ghost hunter. You jump from ghost ship. Pure, puroon not believing eyes. Our efforts seem in vain. The Ashu Telef and her crew still haunts these seas. That captain, that strange aura he conceals. No, I'm most likely thinking too much. And I've yet to report to you the information I discovered about that vessel. If the rumors are true, the ship we boarded is known as the Black Coffin. However, according to the history books, the Black Coffin was meant to have sunk almost 200 years ago. At the time, she was crewed by the rebels of the XIV, also known as Corsairs. That word basically means pirate. But Corsairs are far more than simple brigands. They were the heroes of a lost kingdom, clashing valiantly against the vast might of the Empire in a bid to reclaim their nation. The admiral that led the Corsairs into battle was Prince Luzaf, a courageous warrior feared by his enemies. Seems my feathers are dried. Those are not for plucking. I shall return to my tale. This port town of Nashu, now home to the Quikrin, was once a naval base built by the surviving citizens of Erefmad. With Nashmau at their center, the Arapago Islands were the last refuge to the survivors of the Erefmad, and the last stronghold of Prince Luzaf. He carried the torch of his people's hope and turned it into a blazing inferno of vengeance. If the rumors are indeed accurate, then the man we encountered on that ship in any case, we are certain that the Ashu Telef is more than just a tavern rumor. It may sound like another fairy tale, but I intend to report everything I've learned to President Nadja. If I tell her the same tale on different occasions, she may place more credence to the story. Our mercenary assessment should benefit from this as well. Do you not agree? I shall leave immediately for El Zabi. I advise you to do the same. Farewell. Urhgan, White Gate, not 3, 4. Alright, boss.
Welcome back, Arachnios. I've been pacing a groove in the floor waiting for you to get back. Huh? No? No need to mention anything more about that ship. I know everything I need to know. You paid that Ephraim gold coin to some ancient corsair for fairy fare, didn't ya? And then you went at it tooth and nail with the crew. Yeah, that's what Gesso told me. So, what do you think that ship really was? Do you remember the reason you went to the island in the Arapago Islands? It was to uncover the true identity of the Ashu Talif. You must have some rocks between your ears. But that's all beside the point. There's something else I want you to explain to me. You see where I'm going with this, Arachnios? There's been summons from the palace addressed to you. I've exercised my rights as president and opened it for ya. You really are a piece of work, you know that. I'm the president of Salim Sentinels. I will not stand to be upstaged like this. The summons was delivered by Rishfi himself. Look at this. Here's the personal signature of the Grand Vizier. No matter how you look at it, this is a personal invitation to the palace. Her Magnificence would hear you speak of that ship in a private audience. This puppet master must be giggling into her chai. Look at this footnote. It says you can bring one attendant with you. And you, with zero knowledge of palace etiquette, would probably take one of your adventurer buddies and make a complete fool of yourself. From this day on, you'll never have to speak to me again. And I wouldn't have you crossing my doorstep. Do you hear what I'm saying? Yeah. Then you can take your invitation and get out. No idea, really. Well then. How do you intend to make up for this insult? Come with me. If you think I'm gonna bow and scrape at your side, you... If you want me to come that badly, I guess I don't really have a choice. But just this one time, don't go getting used to it. Now then, we gotta do something about those clothes. We can't have you turning up to the palace wearing that. I'd be embarrassed to walk beside ya. What sort of clothes should you bring to the palace? Well, if I have to, I suppose I can show you a few pieces from my collection. Wait right there.
Blue with gold trimming. Methinks her secretary has a bit of a potential crush. Let's see what you have in Rich Crimson. Hey, that's the exact same armor I have. Yes, you shall wear that.
If you're not wearing threads of this quality, you'll never get past the Imperial White Gate. And I don't expect to have anything as gorgeous as my wardrobe, but try to find something you think would fit my idea of fashion. Start with the body piece and we'll work from there. I won't be too strict on the other bits, but just remember that knowing what goes together is one of the talents needed in high society. When you're ready to go, show me your wardrobe. I'll see if you pass muster.
What do you think? Will this work? Apparently did not indeed pass muster. Well, we've now gotten to that point, and I think... Yeah, because I don't think the Corza is going to count. And neither will... I don't have the holy breastplate. I don't think I have anything that technically counts. No. Well, we can worry about that next time. There's actually a list on the wiki, and should not be too hard to get a hold of some of these. With any luck. So, we'll handle that next time. So, calling it a little shorter than what we normally do here, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little burned out on 11 for the day. What with that massive detour we had to take. But we accomplished actually quite a bit. I believe this counts as mission number 17. So we got 5 missions of Urhgan done, and wrapped up the last of the main storyline outside of Rhapsodies. So, we'll see everybody Wednesday for Romancing Saga 2.
Walrus's reign is almost at an end. Who will take his place? Are they the one fated for the mermaid? We'll have to see.